Am I the a-hole for telling my sister-in-law I don't have to treat her kids like they're mine and setting boundaries while I'm pregnant? Alright, y'all, I really need to get this off my chest because I'm at the end of my rope. 25F, never saw myself as the maternal type. I was never the person cooing over babies or volunteering to babysit at family events. Honestly, I didn't really like kids all that much, especially when they weren't mine. But then life happened. I met my husband, 26M, we got married, and now I'm 8 months pregnant with our first child. And while everything inside me has shifted about my baby, that doesn't mean I suddenly signed up to be everybody else's full-time nanny. Enter my sister-in-law, my husband's older sister, 36F. She's a single mom of 3, a 4-year-old boy who's wild and not potty trained, a 7-year-old boy who's mostly nonverbal and mimics things he hears off cartoons, and a 9-year-old girl who, to her credit, is actually super sweet and tries to keep her brothers in check. Now, I want to be clear, I respect her hustle. She works full-time Monday through Friday, raises her kids on her own, and I know it can't be easy. But out of everyone in this family, cousins, uncles, aunts, even her own parents, I'm the one she constantly calls to help with the kids. Me, the heavily pregnant woman working part-time from home, barely able to tie her own shoes without breaking a sweat. And guess what? She never offers a dime. Not even gas money or a thank you coffee. It's like my uterus made me eligible for unpaid childcare. Things came to a head recently at a family bonfire barbecue. She came over with her kids, and within 5 minutes of arriving, she asked me to just help out a little while she grabbed a drink and socialized. I didn't mind at first. I was sitting, my feet hurt, and I figured it was no big deal for a little bit. But y'all, she disappeared for 2.5 hours. Didn't check in once. No texts. Nothing. Just straight up vanished while I was out here chasing her 4-year-old around the yard. This kid is built like a linebacker and runs like a damn gazelle. I could barely breathe, let alone catch him. The 7-year-old wandered off muttering bluey quotes, and the 9-year-old, bless her, tried to help me wrangle her brothers and even offered to get snacks for them, so I could sit down. And when her mom and my husband saw her trying to help, they told her, "No, sweetie, your auntie can do it. She's the adult." Excuse me? By the time my SIL came waltzing back, laughing like nothing happened, holding a full plate and talking about how much fun she had, I was done. She looked me up and down and said, "Girl, you'd make a better mom than me. You should just claim them as yours," like it was some kind of compliment. I gave a tight laugh, handed her kids back, and thought that was the end of it. But later that night, she kept pressing me about how I need the practice and should step up since we're family now. That's when I told her straight, I love your kids. I really do. But they're not mine. And the best part about being the aunt? I get to pass them back.
She did not like that.
Not one bit. She got nasty real quick, started throwing out these racist comments under her breath, talking about how my people are lazy, how I sit on my ass while she works hard every day, and that my baby is probably just going to be another burden like me. Y'all, I was shaking. I'm 8 months pregnant, exhausted, barely sleeping, and now I'm being verbally attacked at a damn family event. I tried to walk away, but then my husband came over, and instead of defending me, he took her side, said I was being cold, and that he didn't marry someone selfish who wouldn't help family. That hurt more than anything she said. Because I've been bending over backwards for this family, hosting holidays, watching kids, showing up when they need support, all while working and growing a human inside of me. I finally snapped. I told him, his sister, and everyone else who was chiming in that if I'm such a burden, then maybe I should just go back to my home state where people actually care about me. Because I'm not about to end up in early labor just to prove to some entitled family members that I'm good enough. Since then, there's been silence from that side of the family. My Emile texted me something passive-aggressive about families sticking together, and my husband's been distant, like he's trying to figure out whether to take my side or not rock the boat. But I feel stuck between wanting peace and knowing that peace doesn't come from being walked over. So tell me, am I the a-hole for 1. Saying I don't have to parent her kids? 2. Standing up against her racist, out-of-pocket remarks about me and my unborn child? 3. Prioritizing my health and setting boundaries while I'm this pregnant? Update. It's been about 2 weeks since my last post. My bad, I've been trying to breathe, settle in, and keep my peace. So first off, yes, I did leave and made it out okay. I'm staying with my brother now. Before I left, my EXSIL really tried it. This woman had the nerve to drop her kids off on the porch, knowing it was just me at home. My ex-husband was headed to the airport, and I was trying to handle the house. When she saw I wasn't coming to the door, she told her kids to go around back where there's a pool, no gate, for feet to 10 feet deep. If that gate had been locked like it should have been, anything could have happened. But she didn't care, just pulled off. And as much as I didn't want to deal with it, I let the kids in, but I also called the police. I'd had enough. They came, talked to me, and called MIL to come get them because I wasn't doing this again. I was leaving the next evening and wasn't about to be guilt-tripped into babysitting. MIL showed up angry, calling me a pathetic bitch and saying my daughter would never be accepted. She tried to attack me, but luckily the officer was in the way. He told her if she didn't take the kids, he'd call DHR and she'd be the one going to jail. Next thing I know, she's on the phone with my husband, who was supposed to be on a flight. He turned around, missed his plane, and came home raging. Told me I was vile, that he wanted a divorce, that if I wasn't pregnant I would have gotten it, and that he wanted nothing to do with the baby. Talking about he'll take everything in court, even my baby. Told me to get out of his house. I said, no sir. Both our names are on that deed, you can go. Fast forward. Asael comes back hours later that night, drunk, banging on windows, yelling for me to come out so she can beat my ass. I was inside, confused, watching it all on the cameras. I told her through the mic, leave my property or I'm calling the police, and standing my ground. Instead of backing off, this fool throws a rock through the window. I called the police again, and she starts screaming that I kidnapped her kids who weren't even there. When the officers got there, I opened the door, let them search the house, and reminded them her mama had already picked them up. Did I press charges? Absolutely. I showed them the footage and they arrested her. Once they found out she was in jail, my phone blew up. My ex even tried to come back to the house, but I was already gone at a friend's house. I took my important documents, the baby stuff, clothes, etc. Her and her boyfriend said I could stay as long as I needed even though I was leaving the next day. I was scared to be at the house alone. Somehow, my ex found out where I was, but her boyfriend told him to leave. That night, I couldn't sleep. I was too anxious, thinking he might come back. Next morning, his job called me asking why he missed his flight and if he was okay because he wasn't answering his phone. So I sent them everything, voicemails, videos, all of it. Never heard back officially, but judging by the sudden crying voicemails from him and his mom, he either got fired or suspended. Asael got bailed out by MIL, but neither one has the kids. The kids are with their actual daddy whom Asael was keeping them away from, and they're doing better already. Their dad told me the 4M is finally out of pull-ups, the 7M is getting into speech therapy, and the 9F is being the sweet angel she's always been. As for me, I'm okay. I'm 36 weeks plus 5 days. Baby girl is healthy and kicking, and I'm surrounded by peace and love. I'm staying with my brother, his wife, and their newborn twins. My niece? She's my little bestie. My nephew? He's still side-eyeing me, but we're working on it. I'm still working from home. My boss knows everything and told me I can go on maternity leave whenever I'm ready and take all the time I need. I've been surrounded by family and childhood friends, the ones who truly love me. My good sister-in-law keeps joking that I should just stay forever so we can raise our kids together. Honestly, I'd love that. But I'm also focused on building something just for me and my daughter. Oh, and yes, I'm getting that divorce. I'll be filing out of state, so it'll take some time, but I'm playing it smart. No more emotional moves, just prayers, planning, and peace. To everyone who told me to run, thank you. Y'all were right. The advice, the jokes, the love, I needed all of it. He was all I ever knew. We met freshman year of college, but now, I'm choosing me. I'm choosing my daughter. I'm choosing peace. And in God's timing, we'll be just fine.